Okay, so this is a property tour for our latest house that's just come onto the market, as you can obviously tell with the big board right there in front of the screen. This is on Timothy Grove down in Tyler's, just off Standard Avenue. I'm not going to hang around outside as long as I normally do here because, as you can probably tell by the noise, the grey clouds and everything else, there's a thunderstorm due to come in. At the very least it's raining, so I'm getting wet. Inside the house has been updated. Can I wipe my feet? Just look there. Welcome to the property. We're going to go inside and have a look in there rather than spending too much time outside while it's raining. So with this one, it's been updated. Previously it was rented out. It was rented out for about 4 years or so, 4 or 5 years. So the current owners have now taken back possession of the property. They've updated and repainted pretty much most of the spaces. I was out here about 2 weeks ago, and it's almost like a completely different house. Fair play to them. They've put a lot of time and effort into getting it back up to standard, making sure it's all nice and clean and tidy and fresh. As I walk in, it's got that smell that I always love, which is nicely painted rooms. So I'm going to go this way around. I will sort of stop and expand on it as well as we go through with the tour. But this is the lounge. So as I'm walking backwards here, just to make sure I don't bump into anything, let me shut this door here so you get better appreciation for the size. There we go. Right, so there's the lounge. So I'll just angle the camera down there so you can get a good feel for it all. I'm not going to go too deep into the lounge because it's raining outside. As you can see from the protective roll that's on the floor, the new carpets that are in here as well too. If you saw what I did there, then I've also made mention of the new carpets. So with it, it's been painted. As you can see, you've got the nice little recess that's there. I try and lean over without going onto those carpets, but you've got a little electric fire in the space that's there. It's double glazed and gas central heated. Everything as it is what's sort of common with the house as well too. So that room's been redecorated with new carpets. In here, this is the dining area. Let me shut this door here actually again. And so, because I'm limited on the space with regards to the carpet, I don't want to go too far backwards and end up walking on that as well. But this area here is the dining room. I'm just going to point it towards the floor to give you a bit more of an idea of space. There is a floor plan that's available with this property as well too. But with the dining room, those are double glazed doors that go out into the in a hallway, the porch if you like, and then there's further French doors that go and lead to the garden. But what they've done here as well too is open this space up here, so it can sometimes get quite small, especially with those galley kitchens. So now you've got the dining area. Obviously you could slap a big table into there as well too, which then leads on into the kitchen. Galley style kitchen I've just touched on as well too, so if I'm just going to walk backwards into the hallway just to give you an idea of the two rooms side by side. With this, it's all been cleaned up. Those fronts have been touched up and repainted. It's just got a really nice smell in here at the moment. Obviously we're being freshly cleaned. It says a lot that obviously I've got a mum that is a bit of a clean freak, because the smell of bleach and things like that always makes me smile and be a little bit happy. But with this, it's a nice modern setup. As you can see, space for a washing machine. There's the cooker there as well too. A moment ago I just showed you the little recess just to the side there that they've got fridge freezer in. And then you've got the double glazed window overlooking the rear garden, which at this moment it's not a great deal to look at, with it being a little bit grim and overcast and grey and raining obviously as well too. So let's take you up the stairs. That noise there is obviously me walking on this plastic just to keep the carpets nice and clean for the new owners. I'll start in bedroom 1 and kind of work around them in order. So again, bedroom 1 has had a new carpet, so this is pretty much as far as I go. It's also been redecorated, so it's had a fresh lick of paint. I'll just pull the door closed here. We've got some nice featured wallpaper that's there as well. It's one of the bay properties, double bay, so there's the bay to the front. As we come backwards into bedroom 2, there we are. With this room here, obviously there's no protective bits on the floor, so you assume that I could walk in, but at the same time it's been wet outside, so I don't really want to walk into the room. But with this one and with bedroom 1, they're both double rooms. You'd easily get a double bed into there. That cupboard is mentioned in the details, if you've had a chance to read through those as well too, is where the boiler's situated. Let's go over there quickly actually and just show you. access it tucked in over there. Here's a view out of the back garden wall over this side as well too. So point it down. You've got the patio area that's just there. There's a storage shed, which isn't staying. So with that, just like to point it out, so you'll have a clearer patio, obviously, if you straight down the garden. There's the garden from there, and that at the back, if memory serves right, is Gaza Close from there, from where the position of itself is. So we're going to have a look at bedroom 3, the single room. So we've had a look at the 2 doubles. This is the single. You'll get a single bed into there. Maybe just at this part here, if it's a younger child, wardrobe, a chest of drawers, that type of stuff. Place right there. Now there is the return from the staircase. And that's looking at the property from the front, which obviously with it being leaded windows makes it a little bit tricky to get that clear view, but we did have that quick spin around at the beginning. Let's go into the bathroom. There's me, my arm and stuff there. We've got sink, toilet, fully tiled floor, walls are all tiled, bath with a shower over it. It's again just really nicely presented. Let me turn the light on, give it a bit of extra light as well too. So really nicely presented. It is just ready to move into. Very clean, very tidy, very modern. What families are looking for really. Obviously if you're familiar with the area around here, you know that there's great access to amenities. There's lots of shops that are just up on Tyler Lane. There's a church, you've got the Newlands pub. The school's very, very nearby. Templars is just at the end of the roadside from Standard Avenue. You've got great access up to the A45. There's just so much going for this particular area, along with the bus routes, etc. if you're not a driver. Now, with this here, it's going to be a very, very quick whiz around in the garden. As you can see, the rain is coming down quite a bit. So let's speed this up and get out here, just to show you that section there. It's all block paved at the moment, nice and low maintenance. Obviously you could put grass in there if needs be. There's a look at the property from the back and the double doors that are there, but as I say, I'm getting inside because it's raining. Don't want to leave the doors open for too long. I don't want to be bringing too much wet back in from the garden with me. So, hopefully that tour's there, giving you enough to whet your appetite and make you feel like coming around to have a look. If you do want to view the property, it's empty at the moment. We do have keys, so we can make appointments around times that do suit you. Give us a call, 02476 694 333. Thanks ever so much for watching. Hopefully see you around here soon.